Day 2 of case number 3, Chloe Darren homicide. The main suspect, Lennox Rivers, collected evidence. Lennox X was murdered by Lennox. The way that last one ended, not expecting it. I was shocked when he was stating that Lennox was a suspect. What? I thought this poor girl overdosed, but the fact he might have done something, do I believe that? I don't think so. I don't think Lennox would do that, but somebody in the comments mentioned Blade. Now this could just be getting us hyped and it just happened the way, it was said to, but let's see what happens next. Go follow the amazing author Alusza, and without further ado, let's start the drama. I didn't know what to think about it. Lennox was shattered even mentioning Chloe. Could it be that he was more involved in it than he mentioned? Something didn't sit right. All I knew was that I had to find out more about it. Oh, I'm ready for this little mystery experience. Oh, is he okay? He's strutting out. Oh, she's about to. Foxgloves and hedges surround all the farms. Taylor always spends an hour in the shower. An hour? I take long showers. Nowhere near an hour. This environment suffers. For the first time, I'm grateful for that. Oh, we're about to snoop. Taylor works from home. What can I find in his office? I'm gonna show all the spots. Investigate them and collect 3 clues. If you find them on the first try, I'll get 2 extra stars. All right, we got this. Try to remember the details. It might come in handy. Okay, first of all, let's check this notebook. Taylor's latest notes. Okay, coroner. Do you think I'm going to remember all those numbers? I can barely remember a phone number. 3 days delayed report, ask questions. There's a number for the coroner. The note, 3 days delayed report, ask questions. Next, let's check the files on the desk. An anonymous note about the sharp blades. Wait, the sharp blades aren't what you think they are. They hid overdosing one other groupies, Chloe Darren. They cover it all. I'm probably reading this wrong because the worst person. I don't know. It was a lot to handle. Watch it be like right here. I'm over here looking stupid deciphering this. It does this. The sharp blades aren't what you think they are. They hid the overdose of one of the groupies, Chloe Darren. They covered it all up. The person responsible for that was the guitarist Lennox. He's the worst person there. I'm telling the truth. Lizzie. I don't know why I'm getting Lizzie from this. I just don't trust that girl one bit. And then, okay, while that little thing up there might be like does he seem smart enough to hide something in that vault? I don't think so. Check the computer. A report from CCTV camera showing that Chloe didn't return to her apartment just after the party. They captured the hooded person bringing her to the apartment the next day. Oh, we collected all the clues. It doesn't look good. What's going on? Annie, what are you in my office? Are you not supposed to be taking a shower for an hour? Oh, you came out early. I forgot my rubber duck, Mr. Raindrops. What the hell are you doing here? I was looking for Debbie. That did not work. He's a detective. I'm the detective now, I know when someone bullshits me. Okay, I heard you talking about Lennox. What did you find out by snooping around? Well, for starters, I saw the note about the coroner with their phone number, right? And on the computer, there were your butt picture, CCTV camera reports. And the report said Chloe didn't go back to her apartment. And the anonymous note wasn't sent to the police. No, it wasn't. You have to forget about it and leave. Well, I need to know more about this. It's about Lennox. It's serious, Annie. This investigation is important and you had no right to be here. If it's so private, why do you leave documents out in the open for everyone to see? I could have taken photos and gone to the press if I wanted. I bet the police chief would love to hear how you handle top secret documents. Are you seriously blackmailing me now? We got this. Okay, what do you have so far? Cupcakes are good, almost as good as Debbie's. Hey, focus. Where did you get that investigation board from? It's fake. Shh. So how did you get that anonymous note? The note you've seen was sent to one of the newspapers. A newspaper? So how did you get to know about it? They reached out to my division before running the story. Very generous. The Voice would have published it already. We've got an arrangement. They report any signs of a crime to us, and in return, we give them the exclusive. They're always the first to break the news. We reviewed the CCTV cameras to verify the apartment part, and it was clear that someone dragged her to the apartment after she got unconscious. She never left the apartment after that. So I wanted to check out the date of Chloe's death, expecting it to align with the party time, but it fit the time from the suicide theory. So you wanted to contact the coroner. We discovered that the autopsy data was overwritten 3 days after the first results, meaning someone was messing with it. Oh, this is getting deep. That's the first lead I had, but I don't have anything more for now. Did you contact the coroner? Maybe you could push him to talk more. I did try to contact him. He's dead? What? Relax, it wasn't a murder, just a normal heart attack during a pool jump. I was shocked. We got an access to his workplace laptop, but the IT crew needs time to get inside it and navigate through the messages or any other leads left that day. I was thinking, if someone was so concerned, why did they go to the press and not the police? I don't know. But Lennox argued with Chloe that day and he had the best motive to do something bad to her. No, Blade was there too. There's no real evidence pointing to him. You just have someone in a hoodie and anonymous note. I can help you. I know the band have connections. You have nothing. Lennox hasn't even spoken to you since the article was released, and neither has the rest of the band. Even if he doesn't speak to me, I can't let someone get to him. If he's guilty, he'll be exposed and there's nothing you can do about it. He's not guilty. He's not guilty. You don't know how much as I do. Okay, I'll stay open-minded. But you should stay away from it. Don't you have a real job to go to? Uh-oh. I tried to focus on work, but all the things in the morning wouldn't leave my head. Can I really stay away from it? That report was disturbing. Lennox is a good guy, I know him, but do I? It's over, I need a coffee. There were 2 options. Lennox lied to him about all of it, or someone tried to frame him. In both cases, I didn't have a lot to do. The band probably hated me after the article was released. I haven't spoken with any of them, but it was clear nobody would trust me enough to say anything knowing I was a journalist. What? Oh my gosh. I didn't vocalize it out loud, but I thought Holly. I immediately thought Holly, and she walked in right there, only because I know I've had beef with Holly in the past. I know. Many of us have. But she really does have Lennox's best interest at heart, and she was close with Chloe. After the whole Lizzie thing, I feel Holly can be trusted. But why is she Annie? Holly, oh no. She'll be fierce about the article. It's been ages. Did you move to New York? Oh, I'm not sure if she's angry or not. I don't know, you worked as a barista. Well, life, I guess. I need money now that the tour is over. Hey, have a smoke break now. I actually wanted to talk to you. It's about Lennox. Okay. You 2 split up so sudden, like it was all decided in a day. Yes, we did. Actually, it was more than that. He left. Whenever I try to bring you up, he just shut down. What happened? We just didn't fit, that's all. I'd rather not get into it. All right, if that's how it is. Lennox didn't tell her about me writing an article, but why? Say you're back in New York now. Was it to see him again? What? No, I was offered a job here. Just thought it was time to move on, How's the band? I didn't have contact with them. They have a crisis. Do they? They argued and Blade wanted to replace Lennox with Terry, but Serial and Percy didn't like it and they said they'd leave. They asked Lennox to come back to the band and Blade apologized for what he said. That's weird. Did they make up? Technically, yes, it's an open topic. Lennox is focused on his album since it's not a secret anymore. It's complicated after that awful article came out. Effing Lizzie. They blamed it on Lizzie, makes sense. I mean, it was Lizzie's fault. So was that what you wanted to ask about? Well, what do you know about Chloe? Chloe? Besides the cheating. Yeah. Why would she ask about that? Lennox told me she overdosed after they argued. He said it hit him really hard and that you helped him through it. Not that I even know if that's the whole truth. Right, so he told you that much. I'm worried about him. It's all resurfacing again, and I see that same look in his eyes that I did back then, empty like he's somewhere else. It's because he still believes I tried to trick him. I can't do anything about it. He wouldn't listen to me even if I reached out to him. I'm doomed in his eyes. There are more important things now. It's my chance to ask about this party without sounding too suspicious. Do you remember that party last year? Could you tell me a little more about it? Why? I'm just trying to understand a few things better just to see the bigger picture. There's not much to tell. It was Blade's place. Blade again. We had a party with a few closest friends. Blade and Chloe were out of the picture for a while, but we didn't even notice it. Okay, who wants to play tequila shake? Yep, as always. Blade has always had the most epic parties. Have you seen Chloe? She was here a while ago. Maybe she's in the restroom. I'll check up on her. Well, she's in the bedroom. Where have you been? Oh, we just had a small quarrel. About what? Nothing important. Lennox got tired. He went to sleep. Oh, okay, with Chloe? No, not with Chloe. I need whiskey. So Blade started to drink a lot. Then I heard Chloe coming down from upstairs. Chloe, are you crying? It's nothing. I'm okay. What happened with Blade and Lennox? There was just a little misunderstanding. Little misunderstanding? I'll sort it out. Is Blade in the kitchen? I need a drink. And she ran right back to Blade. Stop crying. Lennox overreacted. He's angry at me because of you. Don't blame it on me. We both wanted it. I don't want to leave the band. I'm having such a good time. That's what she cares about. You don't have to leave the band till get over it. You need to chill out. I have something for you. Did she cheat on Lennox? We'll get going. The taxi's on their way. I'll go with you guys, but I need to check on Lennox. I visited Lennox's room, but he wasn't responding. I just peeked to see inside and he was sleeping. Is it true or is she covering for him? So you just left a little while later. The mood was just bad. At this point, there was almost nobody left there. I got tired and decided to go back with the guys. So she stayed with Blade. Yeah, and later Blade told me that she went to her apartment. Except she didn't go there. 3 days after the manager told us about Chloe overdosing, Lennox was crushed when he found out about it. Is it what I'm thinking about? And Blade, how did he react? Why are you asking so many questions? Is it an interview or something? Interview? What are you doing here? Lennox? Oh gosh.